guys, I've been wanting to make this video about the GoPro Hero 5 Black. I've been wanting to for so long do a product review, but I've been held up because GoPro has only sent me one camera. They have not sent me the other one. So I was going to make the product review with the camera and then show you the other camera in the product review. So I'm not able to do that at this time. So for right now, I can tell you what I've learned so far with the camera. Especially, I've been mostly playing with this camera, doing some scuba diving. I did one video for my friend's bachelorette party. We did some biking, hiking, and whitewater rafting, so that was really fun. But mostly I've been playing with scuba diving, so that's, you know, really my main purpose for using this camera. So what I've learned so far about this camera is that you really have to make sure you play with the settings. You know, everything is different about it. As far as scuba diving, you know, you have a different waterproof housing. Your filters, they all have to be different. If you're using the GoPro filters themselves, it's not going to fit on your new waterproof housing. Up until this point, all of the housings for all the GoPros that I've had so far have fit the case. Now it's completely different. The buttons are different. The record and the mode settings, it's all different on this camera. So the reason that it's actually held up and the reason I haven't gotten my camera, I found out after like 3 weeks of trying to call, getting the first camera, not getting an email or notification, anything from GoPro, is that the blue water dive filter is still at the warehouse and still they're having, you know, some manufacturing or whatever issues they have going on. So they can't send me any of the rest of my things, my battery, my green water filter, and I ordered like a battery charger, so it's like dual battery. Because with this new GoPro Hero 5, your battery is different, your charger is going to be different. I actually have the Samsung Galaxy S8, and they actually changed the charger for that, so that same charger is going to be will work for your GoPro Hero 5, which is this one. This is the new charger for it, so it's kind of cool because I happen to get my new phone and camera at the same time. So now let me tell you a little bit about what I learned just as far as the settings, and then I'll talk about filters. So with the settings, what I was able to figure out is you have more camera stabilization with this camera. So, you know, before you had to really make sure you're holding it really stable, you know, when you're diving, you know, not too much jerky movements. If you really want to take good video, you know, maybe taking like 1 to 2 minute clips, so it's better for your editing. But something with the software, if you change the resolution to 2.7K, it seems to have better quality camera stabilization. I keep it on 60 frames per second, and I keep it on medium field of view. I don't keep it on too wide. I always have the screen on so I can see like what I'm recording, making sure it's in frame, because I've had a lot of times where I completely like cut something off. Even though I had it on the screen, I completely cut it off. So it looks something like this. You know, 60 frames per second, medium field of view, and 2.7K resolution. The other thing that you really need to make sure you change with this camera, if you're going to be especially scuba diving, is you need to make sure you change the ISO. So you just, you know, swipe from the right to the left, and you'll see this menu screen comes up. Go to your ISO settings and change it between 800 and 400. Not sure if there's an update. I don't think there's an update. I couldn't find one on the GoPro for the Hero 5 Black, but there was an update for the Hero 4 that I was able to have ISO all the way down to 100. So as long as you have like a lower ISO, especially if you're using a dive light, then, you know, you're not going to have too much background with, you know, it being too grainy. So definitely make sure you change your ISO settings, especially for that. The other thing is, if you're doing some video editing and you want to play with your colors a little bit, especially, you know, with scuba diving, you're not sure, you know, about depths, and, you know, like, you could be in like a sunny environment and then it's like, you know, then you're deeper and then it's really dark, you're using more light. You need to play with the color. So just go to the color and just change it to flat. Because if you change it to flat, then you're going to have more playroom in your editing, and it's not going to leave you with all this footage that you can't do anything with, because I have definitely had that happen to me. So those are really the main things that I played around with. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or anything that you've, you know, noticed with this new GoPro Hero 5 Black, please leave a comment. Just let me know. You know, we can help each other out. I'll make more videos. I'll definitely, you know, try any suggestions for sure, for sure. I want to get better with my video editing for scuba diving. So far I've made some really fun videos, but now the other thing that I noticed is with the filters. So the filters are not going to fit the new waterproof housing. Everything since before has fit. I'll grab a filter. I'll just grab one filter just so you can see that it doesn't fit. So this is one from the 4th and 3 that would fit it, and it's, you know, it's just not fitting. So now, to resolve this whole thing with GoPro and not sending me my filters before Patty Women's Dive Day so that I can have my green water dive filter and, you know, make some cool videos, I should have just before ordered everything from Backscatter. Backscatter is really great because they have these filters like this, and you can use them on anything. I have like a macro. So basically you're just buying this little adapter and then you're just using the screws, and you're just you know, changing for whatever dive you want. So say, you know, you're going to be diving shallow, you would put this one, and then you want to do some macro also, then you can have, you know, both. Not at the same time though. If you know you're going to be doing some, you know, green water, you would use your purple one. So same thing. So that's something that's really, really great about Backscatter. And they came out with the new Flip 5 in January 2017. So it's like, you know, perfect timing for people who have been using Backscatter all along. I've had both systems, and I really could have saved myself a lot of time and energy, because one dive filter from GoPro is 50 bucks. So I bought a blue water and a green water. That's 100 bucks right there. I could have just bought one of these adapters, and then I could have, you know, used all of my filters and accessories. So I should have just done that from the get-go, and then, you know, I would be fine. But one more thing that I should share with you, if you get your new GoPro Hero 5 Black and you need to put it in your new waterproof dive housing, is that the lens cover actually has to be taken off. So it's a little bit difficult. You have to like push and twist. And what's really cool I saw from Backscatter is it actually, they gave you a wrench, so you don't have to play around too much, because, you know, when I was first learning this, I feel like I was threading actually, you know, how it screws on, because I was like pushing it on wrong, and, you know, I just kept doing it all wrong. So my best advice, and if you're going to get anything out of this video, is if you get the GoPro Hero 5 Black, get the Backscatter, because they're going to give you that as a part of your whole package. And then you can, you know, very easily, it comes with this wrench that you just take it and you twist it off, and then you know, put it in a little envelope so your lens does not get scratched, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below if you have any tips or suggestions for scuba diving videos using the new GoPro Hero 5 Black. Anything that you've learned as far as playing with your ISO settings. I would really love to hear some feedback. Please please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos. You know, if you leave any comments and, you know, give me some tips, I'd love to try them out, and check back with me and, you know, see how I'm doing as far as making some really cool and fun GoPro scuba diving videos. Thank you so much for watching.